Hey guys, we're going to start off with a sunset background, and I'm going to be sponging on a gradient from a yellow to an orange in order to get our sunset background. And then I'm going to essentially put a dead sort of haunted tree on it. So the first thing I'm going to do is, since I'm going to sponge, I'm going to line my nail here with some tape so that cleanup will be a bit easier. And I'm just using regular Scotch tape for this. This is not going to prevent cleanup completely, but it's going to make it so that it's a lot easier than it would have been otherwise. Okay, so just Scotch tape along each side and across the base of the nail there. We're going to start out with base coat. And then we are going to do a variety of colors here. We're going to start with a yellow, let's see, Wet and Wild. What shade is that? Oh, it's called, oh, oops. That's a heck of a name. Oh well, that's what they call it. And then we're also going to be using Sinful Colors. This one is called Feel the Vibe. And then a Wet and Wild, it's a darker orange. And this one is called Nuclear War. I guess that one is pretty appropriate for Halloween. Okay, anyway, set those aside. I'm going to get these open. Got our makeup sponge. And let's see, we're going to do some yellow. You know, I guess I could put this where you guys can see it. Since I'm doing a nail tutorial on Halloween and you guys are supposed to be able to see what I'm doing, it would be helpful if I actually did this where the camera would pick it up, huh? Alright, and then we do some orange. And then we're going to do the darker orange up here. Now it's not really darker, it's just a little brighter, a little bit more pigment in it. And then I'm just going to sponge it across here. I definitely need a little more color on there. Generally the first round the sponge picks up and keeps most of the color because it just absorbs in there. Then the second go around it's a lot better because the sponge is already saturated, so it doesn't keep quite as much of the nail polish the second go around or the third. So we'll try again here. There we go, that's a lot better. There. Alright, then the tape's going to come off. We have a Q-tip and acetone. And I'm just going to do a quick cleanup around the edge here. That's a pretty thin layer, so it dries pretty quick. And do some top coat right on top here. Now with the length of my nail, down here where you can, where it's pretty transparent, the majority of that is going to be covered with black. So where you can see the tip of my nail sticking out there under the color, that's not going to matter once I start working with the black. If your nail is longer and you're not going to use as much black to cover that, one other thing that you can do is put on a coat of white, and that will prevent that from happening. Our next step is to use our black. I'm going to be using two different liner brushes. Actually, this one is really the only liner brush. This is more of a detail brush, and you'll see the difference between what I'm going to do with them here in a minute. The first thing I'm going to do is get some black on there, and I'm just going to draw some little lines down here, and I'm just going to pretty much cover up the majority of the tip of my nail here. And then I'll come up just a little bit higher over here and there for the occasional blade of grass. Kind of like that. Then with my other brush, I'm going to start on my tree. And the first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of outline where the main part of the tree is. And the main part will be right about in here. And this is, you know, it's just kind of an old, dead, decrepit tree, so. When you get it just sort of, you don't want it even and smooth. You want it to be kind of knotty and no straight, well-defined lines, really. And then I'm just going to start making some random branches out here and there. Then I'm going to go back to my liner brush, and I'm going to draw some smaller branches in. And there's our tree. So we just kind of have a sunset background with a tree. It's no big deal, just really easy, just some random lines, and that's all you really need. There we go. Our Halloween tree is complete. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe. Leave comments below. Let me know what you think. And also follow me at Susie Nails It on Twitter, Instagram, Pinterest, and Facebook. A link for all of those will be in the description below. Thank you, and have a great day.